Alright, hello everybody, my name is Dalton Ruther, and welcome back to Following Seas. It does feel kind of weird to actually say that, I must admit. I've been looking forward to this game quite a bit. So if this video goes up on Monday, it's because I've been having some issues with Star Citizen. And I can't... I've been trying to record the video, and the servers have not been cooperating with me very much at all, so... Following Seas might replace Star Citizen for a while until I can actually get Star Citizen to work. I don't know. I kind of skipped on it last week because I kind of lost track of time. So... In the previous episode, we came here to the Watcher Island. And this episode, we're going to start off by taking some cargo with us. Now, I don't want to go too crazy with the cargo. I want to keep it relatively light. I think 7 would be more than enough for just kind of testing out how the ship handles with cargo, because this isn't Sailwind. The ship handles a lot differently from Sailwind, and the physics are a lot different. So, let's see how we do. Alright, so first things first, we are heading for this island over here. There's only 3 islands in the game, including the one that we started off on. So we want to be over here. And we want to be heading to basically the southeast. Basically dead southeast. Okay. Then we grab this little doohickey. Let's do you, we'll do that, we'll do that, that, and then do that. Put that away. I do prefer this method to Sailwind. I will happily admit that. I do prefer this system compared to Sailwind. Sailwind, it is just... It's not so bad now that we have the actual carts, but whenever you're, you know, having to, like, take cargo, like, box by box down to your ship, especially at places like Newport, it's, or, not Newport, Happy Bay, excuse me, it's just a royal pain in the butt. Alright, so let's figure out which way the wind is blowing. The wind is blowing that way. And that way is north by northeast. I need to be going south by southeast. I think this can work. It won't be ideal though, so let's get unmoored if we aren't already. Actually, I don't think we are. Fine, works for me. Let's go ahead and throw you out there. There we go. And I tell you what, let's go a bit further. Let's do... We need to go basically in that general direction. So let's just continue having the ship be drugged over, or drugged? Yeah, let's drag the ship even further over here. That way we have a bit of an easier launch. Put that away. And... Alright. Right now, I'll just stick with one sail. No need to go crazy. I think we can do with dragging you over here. And then you, my good sir, can be put there. But now the wind's going to be pulling these kinds of shenanigans. Okay, well, we do have momentum. That's all I care about for right now. A lot of people in the comments like to tell me how to sail properly, and meanwhile, I'm over here like, never sailed a day in my life. I'm just happy if I'm moving forward, okay? That's ultimately all I really care about, is just moving forward. Let's move you over here. And we can also go ahead and kind of bring you in a little bit as well. There we go. Okay, that's a bit steep. I don't want it to go too crazy here. Though that's not terrible as far as direction goes. Turn just a little bit further to starboard. Alright, that's basically pointing dead ahead of where we want to be going. Whether we can see it by now, I have no idea. Probably not. Actually, let's bring you over to here. It should be catching at least a somewhat decent amount of wind. Not great, is it? It's really not. Maybe with this other sail we can catch a bit more. You I feel like this isn't working. Well, the reason I feel like it's not working is because it's not. This is the problem with sailing games, is your wind is the wind is never on your side. This should vaguely start propelling us. Guessing that's got to be the island, right? Like, there's no other reason why that outline would go up like that. I guess we'll find out. That just means nothing. I don't know. We apparently have taken on water somehow. Probably from whenever I was turning a bit too sharp. That would definitely make sense. So one thing I did not do is I did not check my provisions. I have to admit, I really do prefer this system. Like, it's... I do like Sailwind, don't get me wrong, but I kind of wish it had this type of system where you didn't have to constantly have to worry about eating and drinking and all that kind of stuff. You could just kind of focus more on navigation. You just have to buy the provisions and you basically use them automatically. I really like that. That's a really cool idea. So how are we doing for wind? I still don't have the system completely down, so there's going to be a lot of experimentation going on with this, and I believe with V, yes, I can actually zoom out. That is just such a cool shot, though. Screenshot. Potentially thumbnail, who knows. Just, oh man, the graphics are just so freaking cool. Maybe whenever I get done with this, I might do an even bigger load. Depending on how long it takes us to get there. And I need to remember that this thing is here too. I believe this is pretty much about as accurate as we can get the sails for right now. I guess if I wanted to be like really cheeky, I could throw the anchor out there and then just kind of reel us in. And as you can see, you really do make some ground in this. Like, we're already this far away from the island. And it really hasn't been that long. I've only been recording like 14 minutes, and who knows how long of that was actually like on board the ship. Unfortunately now there's just kind of not a lot to do. We can fish if we want to, but... Oh, that does remind me, actually, Sailwind might actually be coming back to the channel before too long, because there's a update coming out with the enhanced food storage and whatnot. Like, you can actually, like, put things inside crates. There's a reason to keep crates around on your ship now. Your food will now spoil. You can smoke your you can smoke your food, you can grill your food, you can do whatever. You can salt your food to make it last longer before it spoils. There's all kinds of things you can do in the next update, but I'm going to wait until the beta is finished. The beta. So what way are we going? Oh, we're actually a bit off course here. I say we're a bit off course. We're still kind of heading in the same direction that we need to be going, but there we go. I'll be glad when this election is over, so I won't be constantly getting bombarded by certain politicians, like, requesting money from me. I sent, like, $50 to support one politician, like, back in 2020. And ever since, I've just got, like, constantly gotten bombarded. I think we might be catching a bit too much wind now. Let's take a look-see here. And then again... yeah, I'm gonna grab this and have it swing over here. I'm going to grab you and have you kind of swing over here. That might have been a bit too aggressive, actually. Yeah, I feel like that was a bit too aggressive. Okay, we'll bring you back over here like this. And you appear like this. Yeah? That's a bit better. That's... for anybody who is sailing across this for the first time and you don't really know how sailing works, you don't want the wind to hit your sail, like, just flat on. You want it to kind of roll off the sails a little bit, kind of like this. This still isn't quite perfect, but it's doable. Okay, then we can grab you, my good sir. And you can swing around over here like this. Is there another... I think these are attachment points, actually. Yes, they are. That'll be nice. That'll help out my cause a little bit. Where are we going now? We're basically heading in the right direction. Very good, very good, very good. I still don't see the island. Tell you what, I'm actually going to tighten this. Try and stop the sail from swinging around so much. That is just gorgeous. I love that. Screenshot! I wonder if there's a way I can actually turn off like all the lanterns at once, because I don't really need them during the day. That one might not be terrible to have running. This one we don't really need. Yeah, that should save our fuel reserves for a little bit. Oh, I think I see. Yes, I do. Very good. That's the island we're looking for up there. Admittedly, I have no idea where we're going to be going on said island. That's the other island over there. I forgot how much I missed this. Just watching all the islands go by. Why does this seem like it's so hard on my computer? It should not be this hard on my computer. It's got a 3090 Ti for crying out loud. Admittedly, it was built more for programs like DAZ 3D. Okay, might need to... pull this sort of a... Okay. Hold on, I can fix this. I can fix this. Do that. Then do this. Might need to sail around the island a time or two. Well, I say a time or two, just probably once. Find out where the heck we're actually going here. I can only imagine trying to do this if you're coming into this completely blind. Like you haven't had like proper training from Sailwind or some other game, or you haven't had like proper like real-life experience. This would be tricky. And I have to keep in mind as well that our ship can actually take damage. It's not like Sailwind where our ship is just completely invincible. Our ship can and will take damage. Oh, that is gorgeous. If nothing else, that is one thing the developer of this game got right. That right there. Oh man, that is just beautiful. There are a lot of people that claim to think that this game will actually replace Sailwind. I don't know about that, because Sailwind will definitely have more of a hands-on approach to a lot of things, where this game kind of automates a lot of stuff. So if you're someone who kind of likes to have more hands-on approach to the survival elements, you'd probably prefer Sailwind over this, though this game, like, graphically, like, there's no getting over it. Like, this game is just graphically superior to Sailwind. Like, there's no competing against that. Uh, that's just a fact. That's not to say Selwyn's graphics are bad by any stretch of the imagination, but for as glorious as the sunrises in Sailwind actually are, especially whenever you get like smooth calms like this, they're nothing compared to this. That's like... That's Jesus Christ descending from the heavens coming down to grab you for the rapture is what that is. Are we moving? I feel like we're not moving. All because we are not moving. Alright. Admittedly, whenever the wind is doing this kind of shenanigans, there's really nothing you can do about it. If your destination is in that direction and the wind is blowing this way, it's just a real pain in the butt. Sailwind has ways you can kind of deal with it a lot easier. The ship customization that you have in the game, you can actually kind of customize a ship to where it can almost go against the wind completely. Like, not quite against the wind completely, but you can get pretty gosh darn close. Especially if you start zigzagging across the wind like this. I'm not crazy about... Oh, wait, no, never mind. Hold on. And I don't know. I'm still kind of not crazy about the clouds. Hello, what is that? I thought I saw more sails there for a split second. Like, did he put another ship in the game and he didn't tell anybody? Okay, I can't deal with this. This is... We need to catch a bit more wind than that. Right, well, I will... Well, maybe I shouldn't log out or pause the video. Maybe I should just let you guys enjoy the entire experience. As boring as it is... Hang on. Thought I saw another island back there in the... kind of hiding behind the sun. It was just an illusion. I think it's like the distant terrain popping in. We are moving. I'm watching that foam on the water just kind of go by. We are moving, just extremely slowly, and it would be nice if the wind would shift, but... I suppose you can't have everything, can you? I know one thing. I am probably going to have to, like, restock the provisions whenever we get to where we're going. Yeah. Can I, like... Huh. I think I'll just keep that the way it is for right now. We don't really need it, because the ship is... We've only got 7 crates on it, which means the ship is basically empty. This is going to take a minute, isn't it? Especially if the wind doesn't change. Change, wind, change! So if things keep going the way that they're going, might be better for me to just kind of sail past the island a ways and then kind of cut back. That's if we ever get there, that is. Well, we're definitely closer at this point. I think the island is so big that it looks closer than it actually is. I don't see anything on the shoreline that would indicate that a settlement or something. So I'm guessing where I need to go is actually on the opposite side of the island. Do you have like a zoom in function or anything? Just get rid of that completely. Okay, there is this little harbor looking thing here. This little bay area. That might be where we need to be going. Maybe. It's the only part of the map that kind of sticks out to me. Unless it's like further along down here. So we need to be on the northeastern side of the island. The wind did not shift. Unfortunately, the wind did not shift. Starting to wonder if maybe it did. So I wonder how this will work. Oh, I see. Okay, you can't really see it because... if you can see it on the right-hand side of the scope, there's a number. And I'm going to assume that's how you navigate using this, heck is this thing called? I can't, it's not chronometer. Quadrant. There we go. Whenever it becomes a bit more relevant, that's how you'll navigate using the Northern Star, is using this thing. Right now, it's kind of irrelevant, though, because everything is pretty much within eyesight. You only really need the compass for right now. You know, honestly, I was planning to kind of turn my channel into, like, more of a logistical thing anyway, so maybe whenever Sailwind does its update thing, I'll kind of just switch out Star Citizen for Sailwind, especially if I can't get Star Citizen to actually cooperate the way I'd prefer it to. Besides, my channel is kind of built on Sailwind anyway. Alright, so... yeah, I think this is like all I can really do now. This is all I can really do right now, so... we're just in for a long ride, unfortunately, because the wind is just not shifting. At least it's not blowing from... I mean, I say it's not blowing from the actual direction of the island. It kind of basically is. Yeah, that might be what I have to do, is I'll just sail around to the other side of the island and then cut back. Oh, wait, hang on. Hang on. Things are happening. Okay, hold up. Before I get too overwhelmed. The seas are starting to get really choppy all of a sudden. Let's do that. Then... do that. Maybe we should do something more like that. I can't even see the island anymore. It's like right out there somewhere. Maybe we should try and kind of angle into the wind a bit more. I don't think that's going to work, though. This is annoying. There we go. Just now we're catching some wind. Getting a bit further north than I'd really care for right now. Sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do, I guess. Okay, let's go ahead and get this thing set up as well. Okay. I did not want to grab the boat by accident. I feel like I'm here... Turn that off. Thought I heard water gushing down here. Well, until the wind shifts, there's really not much more I can do. It has gotten so hazy out here, I can no longer see the island at all. It's out there somewhere, though, but the wind, of course, keeps blowing from the direction that I need to go in. Actually, wait, no. Now. Yeah, no, it's still blowing to the southeast, or from the southeast, because of course it is. So right now I'm just sailing just straight east. I tried sailing a bit further to the west, or to the southwest, excuse me, but I don't know if it's really doing any good. I don't know if it did me any good at all. I literally just cannot see anything. What? Excuse me? That's weird. Yeah, this thing isn't really helping that much. You'd think by now I'd be able to see something, but... I see nothing. Wait. And this does absolutely nothing. Maybe I can use the old, like, side of the screen trick? No. Wait, no, I can kind of just make something out throughout the fog over there. The island is just right there. It is literally to our... It's literally just straight to our southeast. It feels like we're not moving. Actually, I think you guys can see it on the video a bit better than I can. At least there for a split second it looked like you could. I can see the island on OBS relatively fine, but on the game I can't really see it. That's strange. What does that do? Oh, okay, I see it now. I have no idea how that's going to work. But I suppose I'll have to learn whenever it becomes a bit more relevant. But right now, I can literally just sail from island to island just using visuals. Of course, the wind is still just blowing from that same general direction. I might be able to get away with turning towards it a bit, but yeah, there's really no point. Yeah, the island is literally just right there. Out of curiosity, is there like a time limit for these at all? As far as I can see, no. There is a bed back here. I'm already approaching an hour into the video. Where does time go? Right, well, I guess I'll just see you guys whenever I'm getting closer to port at this point. Hey! The fog lifted. Basically, in the blink of an eye. I looked down to check my phone for like a split second, and then the fog is just completely gone. Okay, well, that's interesting. Alright, so, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not huge on the clouds. And now it feels like we're barely even moving again. Good lord. there anything that I'm missing? Wait, grab. Ah, it's just the same thing. Checking to see if there's anything that I haven't fully explored on the ship, but I think I've pretty much seen everything that there is to see. Sorry, Jack, there's no king of the world for you this time. Huh. Alright, let's check the supplies, see how we're doing. Should be fine. Yeah, 1.19. I think we started off at like 2.4 or 2.24, so we're fine. Though, whenever we get to this other island, it might not be a bad idea to actually just go ahead and what is... I see something floating. Okay, that's trippy is what that is. Holy crap. I didn't, like, overlook a settlement or something, did I? Not as far as I can see. Okay, well, at least on the bright side, we're almost past the island. We'll just have to get a bit further out to sea, and then we can kind of cut back on ourselves and enter into that harbor. If that's where the settlement is, but there's no guarantee that's where it's going to be, but that's kind of where I'd put it, if I was going to be honest. Guess maybe the buildings just haven't loaded in yet. That's going to be annoying. Can you, like, maybe, like, blow from that direction? Instead of just constantly blowing from that direction? That'd be really helpful. Wind. What I would give for this thing to just flip around like that. Whatever. Okay, I know I've joked about, you know, Wind Waker vibes in previous videos, especially of Sailwind, but that right there, that is totally Wind Waker vibes right there. That kind of reminds me of Dragon Roost Island and the Tower of the Gods. Now that I've actually been there, it's really does kind of look like the Tower of the Gods in a way, doesn't it? I wonder if that might have inspired the design a bit. That's so weird though, like, imagine being out at sea. Is that the other ship? There's no way. But imagine being out at sea and you just see this giant spire thing just sticking out of the ocean. That'd be very strange. Okay, well, you know what? Let's kill a bit of time by fishing. So we lower it down with E. And then we raise it up with R. unfortunate. Okay, that's getting annoying. Let's try this again. Oh, no you don't. Not this time. There we go. Alright, let's add it to provisions. The controller is still going crazy down there on the floor. It feels like we are covering, like, no distance. Has the wind changed? No. Oh, boy. Okay, I think we found where we're trying to get to. Which honestly works for me. I've been here for a hot minute. It's already almost like 6:30. I really need to get out of the habit of trying to make this thing turn as sharp as I am. So which way is the wind blowing? It is... okay. That somehow does not feel right. I see the lights and the smoke over there, so... You're getting into one heck of a gale, though. This is... not the conditions I'd like to have while sailing into port. This isle. It's kind of a weird name, Bathurst Isle. I can't help but feel that I have this backwards. To here. Okay, it looks like there's a shipwreck over there. Probably some poor unfortunate soul who tried doing what I'm trying to do right now. Go there. This is sketchy. This is very sketchy. I see the dock. Okay, let's start preparing. Just a bit further. All right. Is there a quick way to get back up? Ah, dang it. Okay, well there is this over here. This is a bit silly, but alphas are usually pretty silly anyway. Oh, okay, I'm realizing now that I came to the wrong side. Well, that's unfortunate. Well, we can fix that, I think. I wasn't expecting there to be, like, a particular side that I had to come into. Further. So this might work. Or not. Okay, I've got us all moored up. Just make sure that there's no leaks or anything down here. So, do I don't know if I do anything with that. Probably just come up to the actual building up here. Maybe I have to use the cargo manifest up here. Let's just try this. No? Oh, come on, how do you make a delivery then? Maybe I have to be up here. No? Okay, why is it... Okay, here we go. Awesome. Okay, we actually made a delivery. But before I do anything else, we're going to be stocking up on some supplies, I think. Oh, hello. Is there anything out here? It's kind of a spooky location, it must be said. There's functioning machinery here. Huh. Alright, well, I need some supplies, if you don't mind, good people. Supplies, please. Yes. Maybe down here. Can I just, like, not get supplies from here? Is that the problem that I'm facing here? Because that's a bit of a problem if I can't actually get supplies from here. This is a very spooky island, it must be said. I don't think I'm actually supposed to be back here. Okay, well, I'm not seeing any supplies that I can take, which might be a bit of a problem. Can probably make it back to the other place, the Watcher Isle, but I'd like to have a bit more supplies. Yeah, I've been all over this island. I don't think I can actually, or this settlement, I don't think I can actually get supplies here. Alright, well, I guess it's going to be where I wrap it up this episode, ladies and gentlemen, so thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, leave a comment, and if you want to see more content like this, consider subscribing, because I will have more on the way. I don't know what I'm going to do now, actually. Originally, I was going to do... Here was the plan originally. I was going to do Star Citizen on Mondays, Transport Fever on Wednesdays, and then Easy Red 2 on Fridays. But I've decided I want my channel to be more of a logistical thing. So I might just get rid of Easy Red 2, and if I can't get Star Citizen to work, I might just go back to Sailwind. I don't know. Maybe I'll just try out the beta, but I would prefer to wait until the beta is finished. I don't know. But I will definitely be keeping a very close eye on this game. This game definitely has a lot of potential. I am eager to see this game get its full release. So once again, thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next video. So until then, God bless, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye!